Morning and talk about a terrifying location. We got the hell out of there real fast.
Oh, yeah, that absolutely can happen. Hold on one second. I got my OBS on, but something was a little hot. There we go. Okay. Let's move one, two. Hold on. One, two, three. My I was doing a stream last night or yesterday on AM, and I had to adjust my audio input, but now it was too hot on sideband. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, that sounds like something that would happen to me because I wouldn't check either in advance.
Well, we didn't know as Canadians that it was President's Day and that's a big holiday. So, but anyhow, we survived. But I'll tell you, she was kind of terrifying. Through the night, all you heard is sirens going and tires squealing. And anyhow, that it is what it is.
Yeah, well, the big thing with President's Day down here is furniture sales. That's the big thing. No one really celebrates the presidents. They try to get discounts on furniture.
Morning, Bill.
Good morning, Don. You're light here, but we're a little late already. We'll probably go to 40 in 20 minutes.
That was Bill.
See? That's how light you are, Bill. I thought you were Don.
Yeah, I just got in there. I heard you talking to DJ here. Yeah, you're looking like this.
All right, we'll wait for everyone to get the crusts out of their eyes and probably go over to 40. I also think 80's not playing that well. I've got a weird static. It's atmospheric.
It's definitely been better, that's for sure. Well, I'm going to get some coffee here. I got to get out of the shop for a couple of minutes. There's something down there I got to do. So I'll probably catch up with these guys maybe up on 40.
All right, Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here with DJ. More people come up with the frequency and signal.
All right. I'll catch you then. I'll take one big lie
Okie dokie.
Well, you're booming in, DJ.
That's what they were saying on 3630. So doublet works great. 500 watts makes a difference, but I think it's the doublet. Low loss and, but it's not quite 65 feet, but let's just say 60 feet across the board because it's 45 at one end and 48 at the other. So, on the 65-foot tower there, around there. So, whatever the case may be, it works good. And maybe our ground location all that as well.
Yeah, well, you're just touching 5'9". You're between 5'8" and 5'9", but it's just the audio. You're booming in, so it's working. It's working lovely.
Yeah, you're 5 dB over S9.
Yep. Someday I will have a big, beautiful doublet or a big, beautiful sky loop, and but on this property, that's not happening.
Understandable, yeah. Yeah, I have not got into with the audio, just other than adding that USB audio interface and setting it up so it's showing green, and just once in a while if I raise my voice, the red light. Now the other one, the golden age, I have to raise my voice to get it to the green light. Hello, there's just barely flickers, but
What's up, Brian?
so I'm just keeping it up here. And talk a little because there is some other bedroom there, so the doors are closed and I start talking low.
I mean, Glenn. What's up, Glenn? Yep. All right. Well, it sounds good when you do it, DJ. Um, it sounds good. You know, I'm uh, I'm only running one audio interface. I'm just pushing out the receive with VAC into OBS. That's what I'm doing.
Say that again.
You were talking about OBS, right? You went a little light on me. I thought you were talking about your audio interface.
Well, yeah, but I'm not running OBS right now. But the setup I have with that audio interface, that's what you told me to get. That's what I use when I'm. Well, it's in line all the time. But yeah, it. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm fumbling here.
No, it's fine. It's by the way, hold on, what was it? It was your mic that we were having an issue with. Hold on 1 second. First of all, I don't have enough mic gain. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. I think I may have fumbled on a way for you to get, speaking of OBS, to get your mic and your receive in there. But let's not talk about it yet. I got to figure out a few more things.
Well, that would be good because the way I have it set up now is very finicky as far as my audio coming across YouTube. I have the audio is perfect for those that I'm listening to and picking up with the microphone up against the speaker. But with my audio when I'm talking, I have to be very careful. I can't go too high or it starts to get a little rumbly. So I played around with these settings, but then I didn't have enough drive for the amp, and so I got to where I can work it now, but I can't talk directly into the microphone. I have to put my chin on the screen and talk that way, and so anyhow, yeah, it's not a big deal, but just sometimes I notice that if I get really close and get raise my voice, then my audio coming over YouTube is a little bit distorted.
All right, yeah, so we'll try to figure it out. DJ, I think I'm going to go find a spot on 40. Look in signal, okay?
Roger.
All right, yeah, it's gonna crap out a little earlier today, I think, because it's starting already. KB2 UKA QSY.
Oh, wow, yeah, you drifted right away.
This is KB2 UKA is the frequency in use. This is KB2 UKA is the frequency in use is the frequency occupied. All right, nothing heard. This is KB2 UKA live on YouTube. Standing by for the group. Yeah, guys, no shower yet, rolled out of bed, and here I am live on camera. Why not? Why not? This is KB2 UKA standing by for the group. Well, there comes one of them. Well, if that's you, DJ, whoever it is going to be booming in.
Okay, just doing some fine. I got to go through the tuner here, so I'm up at this portion of the band, so I'm just doing some fine tuning.
Well, tune away. 10 over so far.
Guess that's as good as I'm going to get it. VA3 KBC.
Sounding marvelous. This is much better. I should be louder to you also.
Oh, yeah, 15 over.
Beautiful. And you're on the doublet right now or the beam?
On the beam now. But like I said, at this portion of the band, once they start to get higher, I've got it set kind of the middle of the band. And but once I start to get a little bit higher, then the SWR goes up a little bit more. So I don't like it up that high. So I'll go through the tuner. On 20 meters, it's pretty good. On 17, it's really good. It's just 40 that this part of the band gets a little high.
Well, it's sounding good here. And then when you tune it, you get it flat probably, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So I was doing something last night that I never did, DJ. And I was reading the Thetis manual. I didn't even know one existed. And I'm getting some good tips out of it.
I have a downloaded PDF. I've never bothered going through because it's really comprehensive. But I'm starting to wonder just how it pertains to the Thetis of today.
Well, so far it's all identical because the settings. It really just goes over settings. And I don't know, I'm on page 116, and there's a lot more to go. Oh, no, it's 129 pages. Oh, wow, yeah, it tells you how to set up the DJ controller if you want. It's got everything here.
Yeah, I've got their user guide, and right now I'm in the middle of that Robert Kennedy Jr. book about the real Anthony Fauci. So that's what I'm kind of reading there right now, and putting my effort into that. So I may sit down afterwards and then do the user guide. But right now, yeah, it's 62 pages from what I've got here.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I want to read that book. I'm sure, has it been revealing?
Oh, Doug, you would not believe the corruption. Now also with, and I think I put the link on, but Dr. Trazi on his website, was COVID a public health crisis or a deep state military operation? So I put that on the link there, I think on Signal. I think I emailed it to you too, but the corruption everywhere is just so unbelievable. And like people are coming forward with it, explaining it. Retired senior U.S. Department of Defense officer, Lieutenant Peter Chambers. There's just a bunch of them coming out and putting all this stuff together. But Peter, Robert Kennedy Jr.'s book is so revealing, and he's got all, you know how when you write a book, you'll give an explanation, and then there'll be a number, and so then you go to the back of the book, you look at that number, and there's a link to where this information was garnered from. So, yeah, between him and Bill Gates, those two individuals, they should be hung in public for crimes against humanity.
Well, that's the issue. Things are coming out that are blatantly obvious, that seem to be beyond a reasonable doubt, and the chances of something happening to any of them are slim to none. There's just no accountability.
Well, when the FBI is so corrupt, you know, every part of the bureaucracy in Canada, United States, and around the world has been corrupted. And you're right. There won't be anything done about it. Those individuals. I mean, that's why Hillary Clinton was laughing. You know, she's not worried. Hunter Biden is another one. With all the things they have on them, they should be hanging, you know, in public. But that'll never happen. It has to be done by the governing body that is looking out for the public. And with the way things are now, the bureaucracy is just so dirty that no, it's not going to happen. Other than you know, some patriots taking it upon themselves to kind of clean house.
Yep, 100%. It really is. It's just a shame. It's just a shame what they did to all these governments of the world, and at least here and Canada, I would think, because we're very similar. We allowed it to happen.
Yeah. I don't want to be made double, but when you get a chance, click on that link and watch what Catherine Wade has to say, because it's very, well, her and there's others, but it's very eye-opening.
Yep. Oh, man. All right, hold on one second. I'm definitely gonna read this stuff, DJ, about Thetis. There's a whole section here on Pure Signal. Maybe I can actually figure out how it's working.
Well,
K1WIL.
I was listening. 7220 or 7222 guys are talking now. They've got these new Yazers 101s and EMs and all this stuff, and they tried between that and
what up, Diggs?
And, you know, pros and cons and so on and so forth. And one guy says, "Well, I got the Apache, I got the 7000, non 7000, but I don't know. I use it, and you know, a couple weeks go by, and I go to use it, and then I got to set everything back up again. So I've got issues, and I think I'm just going to sell it. And I'm thinking, well, it's your computer. That's the same issue I had with Windows when I had the power failure there 3 times. So you know, putting in new Windows or changing the computers, it cleaned that right up, and I've had no issues whatsoever. So it's not for everybody, Doug. You know, some people may not have the help that's needed to correct some of these glitches. So, you know, you can't blame them for not being happy, but all they have to do is reach out. But I really think it's just an excuse to be truthful, that that's just the excuse they're using. Same with, well, I like my knobs and dials and that's why I don't like a mouse and computer. Well, fine, you know, okay, that's how you feel, that's fine. But I'll tell you, I would never, ever go back. I love this, and I love the fact that I can just reach up with my mouse and just click here or there, and you know, I'm good to go. So yeah, I'm 110% satisfied with this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think Bill's in there. Bill, I think you're booming. Good morning.
Yeah, you are too, Doug. Yeah, I had to get downstairs. I was down there late last night in the shop, and my table saw and everything was dirty. I just boy, I just can't sit here. The more I think about it, I got to get it cleaned up. I try to keep that shop spotless, and it would just bug me. So I went down and cleaned it up. That's where it's at. But I seen he's made the move, and yeah, it sounds a lot better here anyway.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure the shop is immaculate now.
Oh, yeah, I try to keep it that way. It just bothers me, Doug. I got the OCD, I guess. I got to keep it clean.
That's how I am, Bill.
Yeah, I can tell by, what I've seen your pictures on your QRZ site. You're very tidy. You're probably like me. You try to keep it as best as you can.
See, I have the intention to do that, but then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I can't leave that go for, like I said, I was down there late last night working, and I was tired, and I thought, I'm going to come up and take a shower, but I got on the radio right away, and I just kept thinking about that time. So I guess I'm anal about that.
Well, it's good to be tidy. I was just telling DJ I decided to start reading the Thetis manual because there's probably a load of crap in here that I missed, and it's given me some good ideas.
Yeah. You know what, Doug? I have it on my, downloaded onto my computer. I've read through some of it. That's what I got to do, too. I got to read through it and, figure out what everything is in there, because I'm clueless, to tell you the truth.
Well, there's basic settings that when you're ready to set it up that will do with you. But there's some, this is giving the why behind certain settings, like understanding why, and that becomes very helpful.
I'm going to retune here, guys. I think I can go right through the beam now on this part of the band here, so give me a second here.
Sure. KB2 UKA, top of the hour.
Word of the day, Confucius.
Good morning, Jeff. KB2 UKA, top of the hour.
Hello, Doug. Me and Art messed with the audio and put some boom boom in it.
Well, the boom boom is definitely there, and I am live, so you'll be able to listen back to it. And just for your record, we are 22 minutes, 45 seconds into the video.
All right. We're running the new amplifier, running the ALS 1300, and doing a whopping 1 kW.
Well, you're booming in 15, 20 over, and I'll see your 1K with another 1K. Ha!
Okay, hey, Bill, Mr. Confucius, what do you say this morning?
No, just trying to get my shop cleaned up and get up here and maybe do a little bit of radio time. I haven't really had a bunch of time on the radio.
I figured you might have DV on, listening to Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, my. I get throw up in the mouth.
All right, guys, I'm listening. I need a coffee. KB3 WBX. I'll be right back.
All right, Jeff. Wow, Bill, he does have that boom boom.
Yeah. I heard him when he first come in there. I knew he put some bottom in it. It sounds good.
So I pulled some bottom out, but it's still there, correct?
Oh yeah. You still got bottom in it. You're well balanced, Doug. You always have great audio. You always make the right adjustments.
Yeah. So I was going into that. You probably saw it on Signal. I hooked up an SDR play here locally, and I plugged it into an antenna switch, and one end of the switch is the little SDR, the other end of the switch was a dummy load, and I had it turned on to the dummy load, and then I transmitted it 1 watt, and I recorded in the little SDR play software. So it gave me a local live representation of the audio, and then I made some little tweaks. And what I found for this profile was there was too much bottom end. So I just rolled it back a tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, we ought to be more like DJ, seriously. we start running all this rack gear and DAW and stuff like that, and DJ, you don't touch anything. You come in the sounds perfect.
Yeah, I'm that KISS guy. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, but I did take a notice. You changed, I think, a preamp or something at one time. This is a good while ago. I picked up on that right away. I mean, I thought you put some piece of rack gear or something in there.
What it is a USB audio interface to go through the computer, and that way my RE27 goes through the computer for when I'm talking on YouTube, and the audio for the radio, I still have the microphone, USB microphone, up in front of the speaker, so anybody that's I'm listening to, that's what's being transmitted over YouTube. But my audio just comes through the microphone now because of the interface.
Yeah, and it's set very well. I wouldn't touch that, DJ. It's very, very nice audio. Good rack shoe audio, I'll put it that way. It might not be a DX, but you could probably change a profile to do that. But as far as, when you come on, everything I hear is always perfect because I know you're not messing with it, so it just stays that way. You're constant.
Well, even with DX, when I'm calling, I always break through, but I attribute that to the beam. So, and I always get good audio comments. So, but this is all the settings that Art did when we did that team view, and it's just the settings that's in the radio and nothing else. So, it's between the Golden Age preamp and the audio interface. Those are the only two things that are outboard. But the EQing is all done internally with the Anon.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't know a whole bunch about, I know about when I played guitar and stuff with the equipment I had, but as far as the audio part, excuse me, that's a little bit different. But everybody that I hear has that great, nice audio, smooth audio. They always get that dip in between their bass line and their mids. I've taken notice of that time after time. And we definitely got it. I mean, Doug got it, Jeff got it, Art, all the guys, they got it. You can see it on their waterfall display.
Yeah, you have it too. You definitely have it too.
Yeah, you see that little, it's almost like if you're watching the waterfall display coming down, your signal as it comes in, you'll see that little gap in there. It's almost black, on mine anyways. That's a separation in between the bass line and the mid. So, if you pull your, I'm not an audio file, so I don't know. But what I've seen, if you pull your mids closer to your highs and let that bass line dip in there, it seems like you get that really nice audio.
Yep. Well, I think that's the secret to ESSB. It's cutting out those low mids, like scooping it out and then climbing back up to the high end. And I've done it before where it looks like devil horns, like the whole center is scooped out. But then you lose intelligibility though that way.
Hey, Doug. Top of the RVA3 KBC.
Yeah, Jeff.
On WIL.
KB3 WBX. I separated mine so much they got a divorce.
Well, it looks good and it sounds good. So what, did Art give you those secret settings that he got?
No, I just messed with it a little bit myself. I listened to it. I took a hair back out, but no, I just the CFC I added just a little bit, and I just touched the big bottom of hair. I basically still run the same settings that me, Bill, and Art, and Dwayne all have a variation of the main settings still. That's the ones I run. I did add another shelf, so if we go 6K wide or 8K wide, it still sounds good.
I did the same thing, Jeff. When I run, even at the 4K pocket, I have 4 shells in there running.
Oh, yeah. But nobody's just playing around on the other amplifier I got. I got a real good buy on it, and it's playing very well. And I sort of like it.
What's that thing do? 1300?
Yeah, I got the ALS 1300. Driving it with about 60 watts, getting, I don't know, 1,000 watts out of it.
Yep, I have a feeling there's some nets around here about to start. The interference is coming in. You guys see that?
See it here.
Well, we're close to what 258 says. Them guys, they do have a mess.
Yeah. Breakfast, taking pills. 7-3, guys. I'll catch you later. VA3 KBC.
All right, DJ, have a good one.
Catch you later, DJ.
Catch you later, DJ. But no, guys, I got a deal yesterday that you could not pass up.
And what, you got it locally?
Yeah, ham operator who passed. Solid key. His son was selling everything, so I went up and he wanted a, anyway, I ended up getting, I got like, I kind of hate to say because I don't want handcuffs. I got $450 in it. It's like, it's brand new.
Oh, wow. That's a very good deal. What did those go for new? Like $5 grand?
3,500 new. And used, you can get 15, 17 out of it pretty easy.
Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful.
Hey guys, I'm going to get out of here for a while. They're done on. They probably started at on 258, and I'm not going to. I don't have the problems that go along with that. So I'm going to clear out the lock and get on somewhere else later on. Just put it on signal. I'll probably catch up with you. If you have one whiskey in your room, we're going to clear.
All right, Bill. I think maybe, Jeff, if you want to stick around, it looks clear like at 266. We could go up there.
266, okay.
Let's see. We'll give a shout up there, see if anything's in use. KB2 UKA QSY. This is KB2 UKA is the frequency in use.
The frequency is in use.
All right, Roger. Is there a net here?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, because I don't hear anything.
That must be nice and comfortable. Very good. So, Whiskey Bravo 4, you're up Tango. Deepwater, this is 77 US.
Alrighty, KB2 UKA.
Alright, yeah. Give me 1 minute, Doug. I didn't hear nobody. Can you hear me in okay right there?
Oh yeah, I hear it fine. KB2 UKA is the frequency in use. No, it's good. It's beautiful.
I don't think my amp don't like being this close to the bandpass.
That's solid state, but you have to tune it, correct?
If you don't mind holding on, we're going to be finished at the bottom of the hour, and you could have it.
I'm sorry, I doubled with you. What was that?
Yeah, there's a QSM call in progress on 7298. We stopped at started at top of the hour. I don't know if you heard us. If you don't mind holding on until about bottom of the hour, we'll be done by then, and you could have it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I called if it was in use. I didn't hear the other guys, but I hear you nice and strong into Long Island. Jeff, we're gonna back out of here for a little bit. I'm gonna go upstairs and get the kids some breakfast. So I'll send something on Signal a little later. KB2 UK clear.
73. KB3 WBX clear.
All right, guys. Have a good day.